Hey guys, Arc Automotive Review. Got a quick one for you today. Just a quick one on GM's. Last couple of days they announced a new recall on top of their previous recall on their, light duty, heavy duty pickup line as well as their SUVs. With a transmission recall this time, GM's coming out with a pickup truck recall for tailgates that can open unexpectedly. As you guys know, GM, uh, GM has tailgates that come down. They're electronic, the multi gate system. I don't know if you've seen them. I'm sure you've seen them around anywhere from 2020 to newer. GM came out with them, and they've been a pretty popular option since, and pretty useful. But they've also had issues in the past, and so we got CBS News just with an article on this recent news, and um, it looks like, yeah, so they discussed a previous recall for tailgate release switches that can short circuit and open the gates while the truck is in park. Um, it says the recall added certain 2024 Silverado and Sierra 2500 and 3500 trucks to recall back in February of 2024. Initially of 323,000 heavy duty pickups. So trucks with a manual gate and power lock release are affected. And so if you have a truck, one of these type of trucks, you use it for business, use it for work. This isn't kind of the end all be all, I would say. Not the biggest recall, but or if you have a personal rig, like just be aware of this recall. Go ahead and get checked out, see if your VIN's affected. Again, super useful website is the NHTSA. You can primarily check there. You can call your dealer. They can run the VIN for you. Um, specifically call the service department and ask if they can run your VIN. That's what I would do just to see if it was affected. They may ask you to do that prior to setting an appointment because then they're just going to run your VIN there and it's not the biggest issue. So um, obviously, I don't think this is a good look for GM. I don't think, you know, it helps the brand in any way. They're one of the top five, uh, I believe, worst brands this year with recalls. So unfortunately, GM has kind of dropped the ball, and so has companies like Stellantis, so is Ford. I mean, there's quite a few other ones, but GM is in a little bit of a QC um, issue period right now. So hopefully they can make some changes and kind of get over this for their trucks and whatnot. But it says, the NHTSA stated that water can get into the electronic gate release switches, causing the gates to unlatch. If it happens, cargo can fall into the road and become a hazard. Obviously, we know that's an issue. Um, they had some field reporting of tailgates opening unexpectedly. GM owners are told to check to make sure the gate is closed and latched before driving. Obviously, those are basic things. You walk around your vehicle in the morning, before you start your truck. Just make sure everything's good to go. Take off. Looks like the dealer will replace exterior touchpad switch assemblies with new ones that are more water resistant. Looks like they probably just had a sealant, issue, whether that was the gasket itself or, whatnot. So looks like owners should be notified starting on January 13th. So kind of just a quick article on what's going on. GM owners, look over your vehicles. I know some people have really really good experiences. Some people have had some lemon issues or borderline lemon issues with these vehicles. So please, take these recalls seriously. Look at your vehicle. You spent good money for these products. Just check it out. You know, you'll if your vehicle is affected, you'll be getting a letter. Um, they'll replace the switches. Looks like GM's doing this. Good on them for doing this and making it right. But just be aware of these types of things. So, but anyway, if you guys found the video useful, please like, subscribe, and comment.